In that first reading, Isaiah prophesies, "Then will the eyes of the blind be open, the ears of the deaf be cleared, and the tongue of the mute will sing." And in the gospel, our Lord touches the ears and the mouth of the man who's deaf and dumb, and he's healed. He says, "Ephrathah, be opened." And he can hear and he can speak. And there's that connection between, if we can't hear, we won't be able to speak, because we have to imitate those sounds in order to be able to speak. Part of the baptismal rite is called the Ephrathah. The priest touches the ear and the mouth of the person to be baptized. And the rite is called the prayer over the ears and the mouth, or the Ephrathah. And it's only like Jesus Christ who can open our ears to the truth. It's only our Lord. It's not like, it's like Pope Benedict once said that faith is the only thing that can save the world. Religion is the only thing that can save the world. Christianity is what can save the world, because it's Jesus Christ who opens our ears, our eyes, our tongue. It's not Buddha we rely on. It's not Muhammad. Okay, and like even George Washington once said, "Morality cannot be maintained without religion." Morality cannot be maintained without religion. And we kind of see it in our own nation. And it's the sacraments that more and more open our ears, our eyes, our hearts to the truth. Like St. Thomas Aquinas says, "I can see thanks to the light of the sun, but if I close my eyes, I cannot see." He says, "It's not the fault of the sun, it's my own fault, because I do not allow the light of the sun to enter into my eyes." Like at baptism, we receive a candle. And the symbolism is that we want to walk in the light, not in the dark. Okay? If we walk in the light, we get to our destination. If we walk in the dark, we get lost. Okay? And it's the same way kind of in the world. Some people, their eyes, their ears are open to the truth. And they can walk in the light. If we hear the truth, we can speak the truth. Like Karl Marx once said, "The truth is just a pack of lies. The truth is just a pack of lies." Okay? We can choose to walk in the darkness. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, one of her slogans was, "No gods, no masters. No gods, no masters." And it's interesting that right now a lot of people's eyes are being opened through those undercover Planned Parenthood videos. But a lot of eyes are remaining closed. Like there was a editorial in the Norwich Bulletin that said, "Planned Parenthood fixation needs to end." Okay? Leave us alone. Let us remain in the dark. Planned Parenthood fixation needs to end. The Archbishop of Chicago said about the videos, "We have so muted the humanity of the unborn child that some consider it quite acceptable to speak freely of crushing a child's skull to preserve valuable body parts, and to have that discussion over lunch." Okay? Some people, we have so muted the humanity of an unborn child that some consider it quite acceptable to speak freely of crushing a child's skull to preserve valuable body parts, and to have that discussion over lunch. But like we say, it is changing hearts and minds. There was one writer says, "I don't know if I'm pro-choice after Planned Parenthood videos." Ruben Navarrete said his wife is pro-life. And she scolded him, saying, "You can't stand on the sidelines, especially now that you've seen these videos. These babies are being killed, millions of them, and you need to use your voice to protect them. That's what a man does. He protects children, his own children and other children. That's what it means to be a man." And that writer says, I needed to hear that. He says, for those who are pro-choice, the Planned Parenthood videos are a game changer. Opening eyes, opening ears. Archbishop Chaput of Philadelphia says, no one should be shocked by these videos. This is who Planned Parenthood is and what it does. It's been a part of the organization's gene code from the start. The logic of its disdain for new life is just working itself out, and it won't stop until the money and the media adulation are cut off. As we said, religion is the hope of the world. The true religion is the hope of the world, because it's only Jesus Christ who can open our ears to understand the truth, and once we hear it, we in turn need to speak it, to lead others to that truth. One professional baseball coach, Rich Donnelly, who was lukewarm in his faith, but through the death of his daughter, he came back to the church, says, the older I get, I can hear a lot clearer and see a lot further. The older I get, I can see a lot clearer and hear a lot, and I can hear a lot clearer and see a lot further. We say, again, it's grace that opens our ears and enables us to hear. It's grace that touches our hearts, opens our eyes to the truth. They say, you can think more clearly in the presence of the Blessed Sacrament because the activity of the devil is diminished. Again, it's the presence of Jesus Christ, because he's the one who more and more opens our eyes, opens our ears, and touches our hearts so that we can lead others to that truth.